Hi guys, Blabbermouth here and welcome to a new episode of How Is It Now, where we're going to discuss
the Scream movies.
Yes, because you're a big fan of the Scream movies. No
Yeah.
shit. Which one is your favorite?
4.
4?
Yeah.
And why?
Because I'm obsessed with both the actors, Neve Campbell and Emma Roberts, and they're in the movie together, and I just love the plot.
Okay. One of my favorites, I think, is still number 5.
Yeah, because they return to the house.
Maybe, but also because, you had the franchise until Scream 4. And then it was dormant, it was gone.
Yeah.
And it came back with a bang.
Yeah.
And I went to the movie theater. Hear me out. The movie theater. This movie didn't came out in movie theater because we had the Corona pandemic.
Yep.
So it came to streaming, and I've told you before. How many times did I saw Scream 5 like in the first 2 weeks?
25? Something?
Well, don't over exaggerate it now. It's 18. Bye bye.
I've watched Scream 4 25 times in 1 week.
How the freaking hell did you count that?
Magic.
Magic. It must have been magic. Okay, but let's go back. Because this is How Is It Now. Normally I discuss only one movie. But I thought it was easier to just discuss the franchise.
Yeah.
Let's start at...
Scream 1?
Yes. Scream 1.
Yeah.
When it came out, I was young. I think I was 15 or something. Because it's from 97?
About my age.
Yeah.
1996.
96. So I probably was 14, like you are right now. I didn't watch this movie in theaters because, first of all, I can't even remember if it was in theaters in the Netherlands back then. But my dad, your grandpa, they got it from a colleague on tape. And we watched it at home and we were like, this is such a good movie because, oh my god, And I was so surprised because you didn't know who the killer was until the end. And now when you watch a Scream movie, you're like, okay, they're hiding who the killer is, whatever.
I know who it is already.
Sometimes you do. But back then, there was no movie like this. So, yes, you had movies where there was a killer, but the killer was always in the picture, without a mask. Or it was Jason Voorhees, but then it's Jason. So this movie came out, and we watched it with the whole family, actually. Believe it or not. With my mom, and my dad, and my little brother. But I watched that movie, and I was like, oh, this is a good movie. Then I called my nephew. I have a good movie we have to watch. I didn't see it myself yet. I told him I did it. When he sees this video, this is the first time he knows this. But I never told him I already saw the movie. So he was living with his parents back then because we were young. He's a little older, but we were still young. So I took the tape because I don't know why, but his mom and dad were on a holiday, I think, and he was home alone, like Macaulay Culkin. Maybe they were criminals. I can't remember. Home Alone, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. Bad joke. Dad joke. Okay, but so we were watching the movie, and I knew who the killer was. I knew it was Billy and Stu, and he was like, "Oh my God, maybe that's the killer. Maybe that's the killer."
I was also like that.
Maybe it's Dewey.
Yeah, I thought Dewey was the killer.
Me too. But I didn't know. I didn't have the feeling the second time. No. So I kept lying to him. Yeah, maybe it's Dewey. Yeah, maybe it is. I can remember it until this day.
But I was pissing you off by being like, Dad, just tell me who the killer is. I want to know. I can't wait until the end. Is it him? Is it them? Is it her? Is it them?
Do you remember what I said to you?
You said, I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's too long. It's been too long. I can't remember.
He remembered it well.
But
Very.
looking back at it, how much I liked it back then, because I understand you like it this much because I was your age, but looking at the franchise, it's not my favorite movie.
I think, yeah, there are other great like franchises.
Oh yeah, definitely. But within this franchise, it's not. The first one is actually not my favorite, which normally it is. But
Yeah,
I did like Randy.
yeah,
But looking back at it, I was like, he actually was a he was a loser.
yeah. Like, he didn't even look in the fan before he got killed. If he would have been me, I would have looked in the fan.
Yeah.
Because he just stood behind the fan and he was like, "Oh, Stu, and oh, do you want to be like Stu and Billy? Billy, come on, really?" And then he gets grabbed from behind and gets stabbed.
Yeah, but that's not part one. That's part.
No, that's part 2 where in there.
You're ahead of schedule. Wait. Part one.
Oops.
You know what? You know what I dislike the most about part one? Actually, can you guess? Dislike.
No idea.
You know what it is? It's Stu, the actor.
Yeah.
I hate his acting. I don't know why people love him so much, and throughout the years, like you said, the first one is from 1996, right?
Yeah.
And since then, since the internet exists, he's like, oh yeah, like the Scream movie, yeah, I read a script and I'm maybe coming back, maybe Stu is still alive. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Your character is dead.
Yeah.
Accept the fact that that's your biggest role. Accept the fact.
Yeah.
What I like about the movie is what I said when on the first time watch, and especially back then, you have no idea who the killer is.
No.
And what's your favorite part about the movie?
I think you already know. Like when Sydney comes out of the closet.
Is she gay?
Oh my god.
She's not gay.
She's not. She has.
You said she came out of the. Never mind.
She has kids.
Not a bad. Not a bad joke. Go ahead. Sorry.
She comes out of the closet and she's like, she stabs him with an umbrella.
Oh yeah.
And she takes off her mask. Or when she like, she calls Billy and Stu, and she's like, we're gonna play a little game. It's called guess how you're gonna die, and then it changes to her voice.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then Billy is like searching all over for her in the house, and she's like, "Oh, Stu, what's your motive this time?" And then and he's like, "Did you really call the cops?" And then she's like, "Yeah." And then it's like, "My mom and dad are gonna be so mad at me."
Okay, that's a funny scene. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And what do you hate about the movie? Is there something you hate about this movie or don't like?
I kind of hate the way that how Billy revealed himself. I don't think it was really that. It was good, but not like he could have done better in some way.
I agree.
Like if when he got stabbed, he could have done like, but like now he went to the door, he shoot Randy, and it's like, corn syrup, same thing they use in movies.
Carrie.
And for pig's blood and Carrie.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go to Scream 2.
Yeah.
One year later already, I think.
Yeah, 1997.
Yeah, Scream 2 came out, which was a big step up because you knew the franchise, you knew it was a movie about who is going to be the killer.
Yeah.
What I do like is that they use a in movie
Yeah.
step. They use the what happened in the movie. They use it for a movie in the movie.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what the freaking hell I'm talking about, but I'm talking about a movie. Okay, the second one. I don't really like the second one actually.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. I don't like the way like it was fine, but
That's a good one. It's fine.
They went to college, and the killer was there, so she immediately got taken to somewhere place safe, and then it got already killed. Like, you could have already seen that happening. But it is also really sad because Sydney has a lot of trauma, and then when Randy dies, she actually says, she sits at the table at the police station and said, "It shouldn't have been Randy, it should have been me." And I was like, oh, that's so sad. Or like, no, I think that's, wait, does she work in the second movie?
No, that's the third.
Yeah, that's
one.
The third one.
But in the second one, Randy gets pulled into the car when they're looking for the killer, and he gets stabbed. A lot of times, actually.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, it's like a billion times, and then.
You know what I don't like about the second movie is Derek. Yeah. It's Derek, right? His name.
Yeah, that's the boyfriend.
You know who I do like a lot, actually? I like who's in the end revealed as one of the killers.
Nancy?
Nope.
Mickey.
I love Mickey.
Yeah.
Mickey is so sadistically funny.
Yeah, but he was smart for being like, oh, Sydney, did you trust the boyfriend again? But Derek here decided to leave my ass tonight.
That was so good.
Yeah, and then Sydney was like, she wanted to save him by untying him, and she looked at him like, what? Are you the killer? And then he was like, no, Sydney, don't believe him. I'm not the killer. I promise. And then Mickey like shoots him in the chest, and he dies.
Yeah, in his stomach, actually.
Yeah, like here.
So, yeah. I'm going to say something about this movie that you're like, oh my god, I never thought about that. Who is revealed to be the other killer?
Nancy Loomis.
That's
Billy's mom.
Billy's mom. Why the heck doesn't Sydney know how Billy's mom looks like?
She does.
No, because then she would have recognized her, right? Oh no, she never interacted with her.
That was
sorry,
Gail.
my mistake.
Because,
it was
like,
Gail.
Sydney,
Okay,
she reveals herself, and Sydney goes like, that
Mrs.
she
Loomis?
changed Mrs. Loomis?
Yeah,
And
sorry,
then
you're
like,
right. You're
and
right.
then Gail's like, what? That's Mrs. Loomis? And they said, yeah, she lost some pound and did something with her face. And then Nancy goes like, she takes off her jacket and it's like, it's got a glow up. You should try one, Gail.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, about going back to the first movie, Dewey gets stabbed and he gets down on the floor. And you probably know this, and I don't know if you guys know this, but when they first screened this movie, because they do sometimes when they do a screening, look what the audience think, Dewey was dead.
Yeah.
Dewey wasn't supposed to be alive or survive this. And in some scenes you can actually see him not breathing anymore because they wanted to show him he was dead. But audiences loved him so much. They're like, no, Dewey shouldn't have died. They actually filmed extra scenes so he could come back. But in the second one, he gets stabbed again.
Yeah, and he's back at it again.
Yeah, because let's skip ahead to the third one. That came out a few years later.
I think it came out in 2000.
2000? I was going to say 2001, but I can actually...
Or 2. I think it came out in 2002.
We have like a lot of data right now.
But just somewhere between
Scream
2000 and 2003.
A lot of people hate Scream 3.
I don't. I love it.
I love it. And you know why I love it? Because you have the movie director. And do you know about the Weinstein brothers and what happened there?
No.
Okay, the Weinstein brothers until... I think including the fourth one, were producing these movies with their company, Miramax. And suddenly the Me Too things came out in America, and those guys did very bad things to people.
Oh.
And they had sex. People had to have sex with them if they wanted the role and stuff like that. They did bad things. But in this movie, the third one, while they were still owners of the franchise, Milton, the director, is actually one of the Weinstein brothers.
Oh.
Because he's an asshole and he he owes the world because he's the director. And it's unbelievable, I think, that the Weinstein brothers actually accepted this movie and script. They were talking talking about them.
Yeah.
And but what I do hate something about the third one.
What?
Why the fuck does Sydney have a brother all of a sudden?
Yeah. Like, how did she not know? Like,
I have a brother?
And I came, and because like when he reveals that he's the killer, he's like, he takes off the mask and he's like, oh, because when I came, I thought she would accept me with big arms, but then she had a new life. She had a daughter named Sydney.
Yeah,
And
about
then-
his mom.
Yeah.
She was a whore.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but what's funny about the third one, because they're making a movie, there are all these actors and stuff, and there's a scene where Gail and fake Gail are going follow a lead, and they go down like I don't know, it's something with a file. You know, with a file, which scene? God damn it! You know which scene I mean? When they go down the stairs to look at the file of Sydney's mom. There's a woman there, and she's like, "Have anyone ever said you look like Carrie Fisher?" Something like that, right? But that's actually Carrie Fisher.
Oh.
That's Princess Leia from Star Wars, and that's she's like, yeah, I get that a lot, or something like that. or I'm not her. She says something like that, and I found that funny. Years later, Scream 4 came out.
Yeah.
In
2011.
That's the year you were born.
Yeah.
Okay, but Scream 4. It's your favorite because of Emma Roberts. But I do like the big difference between Scream 4 and 3 and 2 for me personally. Scream 4 has more likable characters.
Yeah.
I like these characters.
Yeah.
Especially the movie geeks. What are their names again?
The biggest characters are Olivia, Jill, Kirby,
Kirby is a big
Trevor.
movie geek. Trevor is Kirby's boyfriend.
No, that's Jill's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, ex-boyfriend, that was it.
Charlie. That's the guy that was in love with Kirby.
Thank you. I mean Charlie. And the funny thing is, in the beginning I said about the Home Alone joke. Charlie is played by, what's his name again? Rory McCulkin, I think?
No idea.
But that's the brother of Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone. Look at him, he looks the same, only with long hair. That's his big brother. Or younger brother. I have no idea actually.
He's just in the same movie.
It's family.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Fast and the Furious, that's always about family. Okay, but Scream 4, why is it your favorite? Not considering the actors.
I just love the way they have like more normal phones, and it's like
It's more
the way I was as a baby, so like
more it's more like in the now.
Yeah, the way I saw my life as a baby. And that's the best thing I can say. And like
Good face.
Good face. But like I love the way that it's sad that Sydney tries to protect Jill, and then like she runs out of the house trying to search for Jill, and she's like, "Where's Jill?" And she goes looking over the house all over, and she runs outside to find her, and then Jill stabs her right in the stomach, and then she takes off her mask and she's like, "Jill?" And then Jill says, "Surprise, Sydney."
It's so good. This killer reveal is so incredibly good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I would never thought it was hers.
Yeah.
The niece.
Yeah, and then she goes like, and my dear cousin, this is the moment the cameras turn off.
Yeah, and then she goes
crazy.
Crazy.
She turns into like a killing freak. Like Charlie pulls her by her hair back, and then they like throw her to the ground, and then yeah.
I know it's a fun movie. I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. And then we had to wait another like 18. No, not 18.
No.
2011.
11 years.
Yeah, 11.
Because in 2022.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out the year before, but then it got shut down because of the corona pandemic. But I can only vaguely remember when this movie came out. I think theaters were open, I think.
No idea.
I don't know for sure, but I do know it was released on streaming the same day as it should have been released in theaters. So I've watched it too many times, as you already know right now. But I loved the characters of Sam Carpenter and...
Of course, Tara Carpenter.
Tara Carpenter.
I love Tara.
Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
But this movie, it did everything right. Especially because when this movie begins, it's like you see Tara's character, you see Jenna's character, Tara, and she picks up the phone. You get the usual talk.
She thinks she's talking to her mom's
boyfriend.
No, not boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
They're in the same group of something.
Yeah, you're from group.
Like, and then she's like, and then he's like, is your mom home? And then she's like, no, what's going on? And it's like, we're from the same group. Tell her I called. And then she's like, but wait, what did she say about me? And then he's like, she said you're a big fan of scary movies. And then he goes like, do you want to play a game?
Yeah, then you... Because as a viewer watching all the other movies, you already know she has the killer on the phone. But they do build up pretty good, actually.
He was really smart, because it was like, how do you not know Stab? So a girl picks up the phone, she starts talking to the killer, and he asks if they want to play a game. Do you want to play a game, Sarah? And then she immediately hangs up the phone.
Yeah, I find it also so funny when suddenly she gets a question about Stab and she looks it up on her phone.
Yeah.
Because you know you would do that in real life. Because that's
how easy internet is these days.
Yeah, definitely. We didn't have it back then. But the big surprise, actually, watching this movie, she gets killed.
Yeah.
You think. But she doesn't. She survives. She's the first one who survives the opening
scene. Opening act.
Thank you. I wanted to say opening kill, but that's not an opening kill.
No, because she survived. She said.
Oh, by the way, pause. That's what I hated with Scream 4. It was a movie in a movie in a movie in a movie.
Yeah, but I kind of liked that.
I kind of liked it, but it went on for too long.
Yeah. But like, didn't she? I don't know how many times she got stabbed, but I knew it at one point. And then she gets stabbed in the hand to stop the knife. And
oh my god, that's
that was so scary.
This woman can't get a break because in X her fingers get in between the door, and now she get a knife in her hand.
Yeah, and in X her fingers also cut off.
Stop it.
Oh.
With Scream 5, did you know pretty early on who the killer was? Did you have an idea?
Well, I did already think, it's Richie.
I had the same thing, and when it actually was Richie, I was like, I wasn't disappointed.
I was like, they could have made the plot bigger.
Thank you. That's exactly my thought. When I saw it, I was like, knew it.
His reveal wasn't good, because like, oh, thank God you're okay. Because I really wanted to be the one to kill you.
Yeah, but you know what I hate about this movie? I hate about this movie. I hate about this movie. The Billy Loomis hallucinations.
Yeah.
If I would have the time, I would cut up this whole movie like a fan edit and cut Billy out of the movie because he's not necessary for this movie.
Yeah, not for Scream 5.
No, if you cut him out and cut all the scenes out that Sam sees her father, Billy Loomis,
you wouldn't even notice it.
It would be a better movie, honestly.
Yeah.
This is just a cash grab using Billy Loomis as a... But whatever. And they kind of de-aged him like weird. He looks weird sometimes, because, especially his lip look weird.
They made it like weird like that kind of.
Yeah, I have no idea what the English name is, but you know the lip is like that.
It's like this, and
it's very weird.
They did his hair different because in Scream 1 it's more to that, and they did it way more to the front.
Yeah, that's what I hate. For the rest, of course, I love this movie.
Yeah,
I've seen it like
at
least 19 times when I think about it. Watch it with you as well. But okay, let's go on for the last one because This is a long movie already. A long movie? Long video.
Long video.
Scream 6.
A lot of people hate it, but I actually love it.
I feel the same way about it because I was so freaking I was alone at the theater. Well, not alone, but there was nobody with me I could talk to because no one wanted to go.
Let's hope we can do it so one day together.
Probably part 8. But when I watched this movie and you know the woman in the opening kill dies.
Yeah.
The moment he takes off his mask, I was like, are you kidding me? Are they already revealing the killer to us?
Yeah.
What the hell are they planning? I actually thought it was brilliant.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind because he gets killed early on because he was a fan, just wanted to know how it feels to kill somebody. But if it was him, I would still have loved this movie.
Yeah.
Because you know he's the killer, but why doesn't nobody knows? Nobody knows he's the killer.
I like the way he also runs into Tara, and Tara, they know each other from university.
From college, yeah.
And Tara's like, oh yeah, I'll save you a drink, don't worry about it.
They're actually pretty good friends.
Yeah, and he killed his teacher, by the way. That was his teacher.
Yeah. What I do find, I find funny about the opening kills, it's always someone, that famous is not the good, the right.
But
someone you recognize. Because in part 1, it's
Drew Barrymore.
Thank you. I wanted to say Demi Moore. Why the hell did I want to say Demi Moore? It's Drew Barrymore. And the funny thing is, Drew Barrymore was a pretty big name back then.
Yeah.
And she was all over the posters.
Yeah.
The poster with the face is Drew Barrymore's face.
Yeah, but that's a funny thing. Like, she was actually...
Her name was actually so big on the poster.
Her name was actually... she was actually offered the role of Sydney, but she was like, no, I don't want a big role. Give me like the opening act, give the character of Sydney to somebody else. So then they gave it to Neve Campbell.
But it was so funny because
nobody saw it coming.
No, but part 1 is Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Part 2 is, I think his name is Mekhi Phifer. I think. And I forgot her name, but she was also pretty famous, back then. Part 3.
They're wait, who is it again?
What the hell is the opening kill for part 3?
It's the guy who Sydney hates. It's like,
why can't I?
She has a really bad memory with him because she thought he was the one that killed her mom. That's all I know. That's all
whatever.
I remember.
It's been too long already. Scream 4.
There are way too many people. They're like...
Now the opening kill.
Yeah, but they're like, that's the movie and a movie and a movie. So every movie there's a kill.
But also, I don't know their names, but they were pretty known back then. And part 5.
Of course. Jenna Ortega.
So it's not opening kill, an opening scene. As you said, that. And in this one, it's Samara Weaving. And she was in another... I always forget how to pronounce their names. Tyler Gillette and... The directors from this movie. Whatever. The directors from this movie also made another movie, Ready or Not. And she was the main character in that movie.
Yeah.
And we actually... last week, we saw another movie made by them.
Yeah, Abigail. And the fun thing is... of course, the actor of Sam Carpenter's in there.
Yeah, and her name is?
I forgot her name. I love her so much.
Oh no, God.
Oh wait. Let me think.
You made me forget too.
Melissa.
Thank you.
Melissa
Barrera.
Yeah. That.
Barrera. Okay, but that's it. That's what we think about the Scream franchise. We love them. We've also watched the Scream fan movie.
Yeah, Scream Legacy.
And there's going to be a part 2.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that.
Yes, we are. If you haven't seen it yet, click somewhere around here. I always forget. I think it's here. You can see our reaction to the Scream 7 trailer. So thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Blabbermouth out.